Hello world and welcome to a No Man's Sky video. Specifically, a video about a mod for No Man's Sky called the Save Editor. So there's this tool created by a guy who calls himself Goat Fungus, the NMS Save Editor. He hosts the releases on GitHub. You can download the latest version of the tool with a exe file, which automatically extracts itself into the full tool. Then you have a jar file for the No Man's Sky Save Editor. So there's two primary uses for this tool. Number one, if the game is too grindy for you, you can use it to edit your save file and give yourself some resources, give yourself a head start. This is technically cheating, but No Man's Sky is primarily a single player game, and it's not a server-based online game. So if you want to get yourself ahead, you can go ahead and do that if it allows you to enjoy the game more. Alternatively, the save editor can also be used if you're playing normally and then a game-breaking glitch occurs. Let's say you had a lot of a rare resource and then you fell out of your freighter due to some graphical glitch, or something happened on a planet, you were shot up into outer space, and then your character fell to his death, or something like that, and you lost a bunch of your rare resources in your inventory, especially in survival mode. Then you can use the save editor to basically restore your resources and continue to enjoy the game as normal so that you get the most out of the game instead of rage quitting because you lost all your stuff due to a game breaking glitch. And there's other little things you could tweak in your account, like if there's certain things you don't like, you can decide to change them in the save editor. Different options that you typically would not be able to change in the game itself. So let's take a quick peek. I'll open the jar file, and this is version 1.9.2. And usually when it first opens up, you select your game save file. And the tool is smart enough to find the directory in which your game save is, usually one of your Steam directories if you play on Steam. So mine is in the app data roaming hello games NMS, and then there's a long string with my save. And what you do in the tool is you can select your save slot because they're all listed here. So for now, I'm going to select slot 3, the recent survival mode save I was playing, and it will automatically fill out the save file section of the tool. So you can go through all the tabs, Exosuit, multi-tool, ships, etc., make your changes, and you could come here and save changes, or you could save as a different name to make backup copies with changes of your save file, and you can basically store it in any of the other slots. So here we have, looks like, I was actually thinking this would save your file, your save as a different file, but in this case, this is to save your progress into a different save slot in the game. So it looks like there are 15 slots available. So you can replace or save on top of any of them. So if you were afraid about messing up your save file with this tool, you could always back up the original files from this directory that is listed here. And then you could always restore them later if you wanted to play using your old unedited saves. So as long as you have some backup system in place, you can make sure that you're not messing up your files or doing something you decided you didn't want to do to your file. So in the Exosuit section, you can see it shows your inventory, everything you have here, your health, shield, energy, units, nanites, quicksilver. So if somehow a glitch messed up your numbers here, you can come back and fix them. Or if you lost items, you can actually go and you can add the item into the slot. You'd have to search for the name and fill out all the information, but you can add it into your slot and then go back and save and restore your glitched out items. You also have options for your multi-tools. You can find them here. If you have multiple multi-tools, you can select which one you want to use, change or mess with the class. The seed numbers can be altered so that your multi-tool will look differently. At least I'm pretty sure that's what the seed alters here, because you have damage and mining and scan as the base stats, which could be edited separately. Your ships are all listed here. You can go through them, change details about them, or resize the inventory, or add more slots, enable more slots. So if technically you had a ship that you really liked and there just was no inventory space, you might decide that you're going to cheat just a little bit and you'll come to the tool and give yourself full inventory in the ship. And if that makes you enjoy the game a lot more, then I say go for it and enjoy the game the way you want to play the game. You can also see your freighters here, where same idea. You can change anything about them. Your frigades, all of the options are here. Vehicles, companions, your bases and your storage chests, your discovered technology, products, your known words, your symbols and glyphs. So let's say I've seen some people get stuck somewhere in their story mode where something is broken and they cannot get the thing they need to progress in the story. If you ever come across a bug like that, rest assured you can come to this tool and try to fix it by enabling whatever you're missing. You can also alter your milestone and reputation stats if you really want to here. And on the account page, you can edit the account file itself where it keeps track of your season rewards and your Twitch rewards. So let's say there's an item that you really liked, but it was a time exclusive award. Well, you can, if you decide that it will let you enjoy the game a lot more, just come here and enable it. Don't force yourself to play the game and miss out on the item you missed during the time-limited expedition of some kind or during the time-limited Twitch rewards. Just come here and unlock it, and then you can go to the space anomaly in the game and retrieve your reward and play the game and enjoy it. I say just do what you prefer to do. Now, personally, I haven't used the save editor much, but it's good to know that if there's ever a glitch or something, I can come here and fix my save and continue to play the game. It's kind of up to the individual user how they want to use the tool. So all of these options are listed in the actual program, but there's also the ability to actually edit the raw JSON and other options here. Recharge all technology, refill all stacks, and things. So you might want to play around with these with a copy of your save file. But definitely editing the raw JSON, you should know more specifically what you're doing, because the point here is all of the options in these tabs will be in the JSON, which is a special format to store your details about your save. But even more details that aren't listed in these tabs are in the JSON, things that the developer hasn't implemented yet into the tool. So if you happened to look online and read about how to change things that aren't listed in the normal tool tabs, they might recommend you to come directly to the JSON and make some edits. And you have the full freedom to do so here. Although, be careful, because any mistakes to this file here will definitely will very likely cause problems with your save file. And it might not load or may cause other glitches if you start to really get in here and change things which are not intended to be changed. This file, the game is going to expect that this file will be of a certain format. So if the format is broken or violated, or there's really bizarre, impossible entries in here, things the game wouldn't expect, you might cause game-breaking glitches. So just keep that in mind. But in summary, use the No Man's Sky save editor as you see fit. Anything that lets you enjoy the game a little bit more. Maybe, for example, you don't like grinding for a lot of resources to build your base. Then feel free to come in here and just give yourself some items and go build your base and enjoy it and have a good time. So thank you for watching my review of the save editor for No Man's Sky. And if you liked this video and my content, please do like the video with a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.